Welcome to Chillin' Solo, the board game channel where I play through board games that are designed for solo play, whether that be board games specifically designed for solo play only, or board games that have a solo mode incorporated into them, and hopefully be able to show you how they work and show you how much fun you can have just chilling solo with a board game. Today we are set up to play a board solo mode of Cascadia. It's a tile drafting game in which we will be trying to create the most diverse Pacific Northwest environment by drafting tiles and animals into our own personal display here to try and score points in various different ways. So the regular version of Cascadia is played by players taking turns to draft one habitat tile and one animal token from the display up here. The display is divided into 4 different sets of one of each type, and on your turn you can take one set from the display and add them into your own personal display, and then that display is refilled back up to 4, and then it will go into the next player's turn. The solo mode works exact same way pretty much. We will be drafting a set of tiles, adding that set of tiles into our display, as like so. However, before we refill the display, we are going to discard the rightmost tile and token from the display, and then refill the 2 empty slots. Slide everything down, and then refill the 2 empty slots. And that's how it's going to progress the game for us in solo mode. So we'll have the same amount of turns we would in a 2-player game. This is set up as if it was a 2-player game. So it just simulates the other person taking tiles from the display. Now, when we do draft tiles and tokens, we add them into our display. And there are certain rules for the animal tokens, but not so much for the habitat tile. So if we were to draft this set of tiles, the habitat tile we can place anywhere that we want, as long as it is touching a tile that already exists. It doesn't matter whether the sides match or not. You can put it anywhere you want. However, you do probably want to try and match the tiles and extend the different habitats as much as you can, because we'll score based on that at the end of the game. The animal token then must go on a spot that has that particular animal depicted on the tile. So this elk, in my case, can go either into this spot here, which has an elk, a bird, or a bear, or this spot here, which is reserved only for an elk. And I just put the token on there. Then I'll discard this set and refill from the stack over there. I'll keep doing that until we essentially run out of all the tiles that I've set aside here. I've set aside a certain amount as advised in the rulebook to give us 20 turns or 20 tiles that we'll be able to add to our display. So once that's done, we'll score up and see how well we did. Other things to be aware of when you're placing tiles is some spaces have these what's called keystone spaces, where they have a little pine cone depicted on them. When you place an animal on that space, you will be able to take one of these nature tokens, I believe they're called. And then later on, you can spend these nature tokens to manipulate the display of tiles and animals. You can use them for one of 2 things. You can either spend a token to wipe the animal tokens from the display and draw new ones if you don't like them, or you can use a nature token to sort of break up how you draft your tile and token. So instead of taking the set that's set out, you can spend a nature token to take one animal tile from one place and a habitat tile from a different place, if that's how we want to. There's a particular tile and animal combination that we want to get, but it's not out there on display. That's what nature tokens are for. And they'll also score us a point for everyone that we haven't spent at the end of the game. Now, the 2 main ways we score points are from the animal cards that I've randomly selected at the top here, and also from making big areas of each different type of habitat. So at the end of the game, you're going to score each different type of habitat. your largest area of each habitat will score 1 point per tile in that area. And then you'll get a bonus. In the regular game, it's a competition between players as to who can build the largest of each type of habitat, but in a solo mode, it's just if you can get a habitat 7 tiles or larger, then you'll score bonus points for that as well. The other way that we score points is from these animal cards I've randomly selected for this game. I'm going to show you them now so you understand how I'm going to be scoring points this game. So for the salmon, we're going to score each run of salmon that we can create. And a run of salmon consists of basically a line of salmon that don't group in on itself. And depending on how long that run is, we're going to score a different amount of points. So we want to make a run of at least 3 to score 10 points. But if we can make it 5 or larger, then that run is going to score 15 points. And we can score multiple runs if we make multiple runs. The fox then in this game is going to score 1 point for every animal of a single type that it is surrounded by. So we want to surround every fox that we get by just one single type of animal, and we'll get points for doing that. The elk are going to score by getting them in a straight line. So similar to the salmon, where salmon don't have to be in a straight line, but to score our elk, they need to be in a straight line. And depending on how many we can get in a straight line, we will score points so the maximum points we can get for a straight line is by having 4 elk in a straight line, giving us 13 points. And again, we can score multiple lines of elk. The bears are going to score 10 points for every group of 3 bears that we have in our display at the end of the game. But those groups cannot be touching each other, so they need to make sure every group of bears that we have are separated. And then finally, we want have our hawks. Our hawks will score points as long as they are not adjacent to another hawk, but in line of sight of another hawk. So essentially, you need to be able to draw a straight line from one hawk to another hawk. And as long as it's not adjacent to another hawk, then they will score points. And you can score quite a lot of points if you can get a lot of hawks onto your board for doing that. So that's how we score. That's a basic overview of how to play the game and how we're going to score. I'm just going to dive into playing now, and if there's any other little rules that come up as we play, I'll explain them as we go along. Okay, so which set of tiles do I want to go for first then? We've got a couple of elk out. We could start making a straight line of elk down this way maybe, as I've already got 2 elk spaces there. And then I can start setting up something else. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is take this set of tiles. I'm going to add this tile over here, extending my mountain range. And I'm going to place this elk on that space there for that. And then I'm going to take a nature token. Hopefully it might come in useful later on. Now we discard the rightmost tile and animal token out of the game. And move these down and refill with 2 new tiles and 2 new animal tokens from the bag. We get elk and another elk. There we are. Need some elk spaces. Looks quite nice. Do I just carry on with my elks? I think I do. I'm going to take this set of elk and forest. So put that up here, carrying on my straight line of elk this way and extending my forest. So I'm going to put that elk straight onto there as well and get another nature token. Why not? We discard the rightmost again. So tile out, token out. Shift these down and refill. 1, 2, and get some new tokens. We have a hawk, and we have another hawk. got space for hawk here, which is not too bad. Habitats. Well, I could extend this out here and make start making a salmon run this direction. I can still use the grasslands and the on the yellow desert place. Hopefully extend them over that way. That might not be a bad idea. And then I can start my hawk out here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I'm going to take this set of tiles. I'm going to add this here like that, so I can extend this grassland out this way, and hopefully the desert can go down this way. And then I'm going to add my hawk onto there and get another nature token. I will discard the rightmost tile and token. Slide these down and refill 1, 2 tiles, and then our animal tokens are going to be elk and a salmon. All right. Okay. Well, this is a nice tile to go into this slot there, extending both of those habitats, but it's an elk, which will help me with a straight line, and the salmon, which sort of groups the salmon together for a run there, which I don't really like, but you know, I could use this as a fox instead of a salmon, possibly. Other option could be, I don't want to take the hawk combination because I've only got that space for a hawk. I could extend the salmon run this way with that tile. It's quite nice. Or another idea could be to increase this one here, giving me space. Maybe start a bear territory that way. You know what? I think I'm going to go with that option. I'm going to add this tile into there, extending both. Oh, no, I need to turn it that way so I can connect both of those mountain tiles. I've got my mountain group going up there, my forest group going up there, and I'm going to add the elk onto there, giving us a line of 3 at the minute. So we can get one more elk on there, we'll score the maximum for that line. Right, let's discard these. Go off there, slide these down. Oop. New tiles, 1 and 2. Nice elk tile to go down here. And we will draw 2 animals. We've got a bear and a fox. Okay. I could also use that token down here and extend my water for this area, get my elk spot and start my bears going over there. I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these 2. I'll add this down here, extend in my water, and I'll place the bear token there and hopefully grow some more. Get another couple of bear tiles going here for a group of 3. We'll discard these and slide them down into a refill. 1, 2, and new animal tiles going to be fox and a salmon. Okay. So this might be a better tile to put over here with the salmon. I can surround it with a few more salmon there. Although if that's the case, maybe I'll take this one and extend the forest at the same time. because otherwise this one is going to disappear at the end of this round. So if I want this one, I need to take it now. And I think I'm going to, yes, I'm going to take this one, place the tile there. Hopefully in this space, then I can put this tile later on. And I'll put the salmon. Let's just put it on this tile for now. Hopefully do a run around this way. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let these get discarded. The rightmost of them. And slide these down. And then we'll bring this stack of tiles down and draw from this style now. This stack, I mean. 1 and 2. And then 2 new tiles. We've got an elk and a salmon. Okay. Right. Do I want to take that fox tile now? Probably. We get my 4th elk. I could also increase my bear group in with that tile as well. But I could also increase this, get the salmon run with the tile as well. Yeah, tell you what, I'm gonna take this one now. Slot that in there. Put the salmon there. Started my run of salmon. These get discarded. These slide down. I want this set, so I'm gonna have to take that this next turn, I think. Draw some new tiles. Draw some new animals. We've got a bear there, and we've got an elk there. So I'm going to take this set. I'm going to finish off my line of 4 elk, and I'm going to add this tile into here, which is extending, growing my group of wetlands there, and I've got space for a run of 4 salmon in this way, which is quite nice. Just need to get up to 5 to score maximum points for that run then. These are going to get discarded. Slide these tiles down and draw some new ones. 1 and 2, and then 2 new animals are going to be fox and an elk. Okay. Right. I've got nowhere to put a bear other there, but I don't want to put a bear there. I want to keep that for salmon. Don't really have anywhere to put elk other than this space, which again I want to keep for salmon. I want to take this fox. Do I want that tile with the fox? What could I do with it? I could maybe extend the water down here and use it as a hawk spot later on. I think that might be the best go for. I'm not a massive fan of all the other tiles. I mean, I could just take this tile and extend my salmon run. Spend one of my nature tokens to get that. That could be the best move. I think I want to open my options a bit more, placing animal tokens, because right now I can only fox and salmon, and if they don't come up, then I'm a bit messed, a bit messed up there. So I think I will take this set. I'm going to extend the water down this way. Might make it go that way. We can come up this way and avoid the desert over here. And I'm placing my fox there, which gives me another nature token. These guys get discarded. These slide down. And 2 new tiles. fox and a salmon, and a bear and a salmon. Not bad. We've got bear in the forest there, which we can add into the grouping. And our animals are a bear and a salmon. Oh, that's quite nice. I think I'm going to take this set because I will extend, grow this forest and add the salmon to the run. Too bad. Right, let's get rid of these. Slide down. 2 new tiles. 1 and 2. And then our new animals are another bear and another elk. Okay. Right. I could increase my salmon run with this tile, either up this way with the forest or down this way with the water. And I've got the bear. That might be, although actually this one's probably better for down here because it'll increase both the desert and the water. So yeah, let's take this set. We'll slide that in there, increasing both our water and desert habitat, and we'll put the bear up here. So we just need 1 more bear in that group to score points for it. Let's discard these. Aside. Slide down. We'll bring this stack down here now. Refill. Tiles, and 2 new animals are going to be bear and a fox. Okay. All right. At this point, I don't really have spaces to put the animals that are out. I would know if for bears to go other than down here. I don't want to start a new group of bears down here, ideally. Fox. Know it for a fox to go other than here, but I want to save that from my salmon, most likely. The only spot for an elk is up here. But I don't want to do that either. I think I'm going to spend a nature token to take from 2 different places. So I'm going to spend this nature token. I'm going to take this bear and this tile, and I'm going to add this over here and place it on that tile, giving me my first group of bears. Yeah, not too bad, I suppose. Right, so we just got the rightmost tile and the rightmost animal token, and then we refill, slide them down, refill that one, and then 2 new animals will be salmon and an elk. I don't want any more elk. I want some hawks. I'm not getting any hawks. Could start another run of elk down this way, possibly. Put a fox in there, and then we'll be surrounded by 4 elk at least. Might not be a bad idea. I do want this tile before it disappears to add up here to my salmon run and my wetlands. I don't want that bear token. I might spend another nature. Yeah, I'm going to spend another nature token. I'm going to take this tile, add it up here. And then I'm going to take the fox, maybe. Yeah, I'll take I'll take the fox. I'll put the fox there. Yep, okay. So we'll discard the rightmost animal and the rightmost tile. Slide them down. Refill. And we've got bear. Maybe some more hawks. Oh, no. Where are all the hawks? We've drawn like two hawks all game. Okay. I want the salmon before it disappears. Do I want that tile? Yes, I could take that tile because I could add it there for an elk. Base. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to take the set here. I'm going to put that in there, connecting my deserts. And I'm going to put the salmon there, extending my run of salmon to 4. Just need one more salmon up there to complete my run. Okay. Tile away. Animal away. Slide it down. Refill. There. There. And the animals we've got. We have a fox. Still no hawks. And a bear. Still no hawks. I mean, no hawks up. I'm just going to 0 on them because I won't have a second hawk for that. All right. Where do we want to go? I wanted to take this tile to extend down here. Some more elk business. Yeah, let's just take that set. We'll use the elk then. I'm gonna, the best way to extend this desert. I go like that. Would I go like that? Probably like that, and then I can bring the desert down this way. I can also extend down this way, so it's not the end of the world. And yeah, let's put the elk there. And then we'll discard these. Tile and animal. Slide these down. Reveal that tile. Bring the stack down and reveal that tile. And we've got elk and a fox. Okay, so another elk will be good to go here. And the tile will also extend that for another. Oh, that's not bad. So I want to get into the bear game again now. You get 20 turns total in the game. I've currently taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've only got 5 turns left. And if I want to start another group of bears, 3 of those have to be to take bears. So it might not be worth me going for that because it could be slim. The chances that more bears will come out, who knows? Because really, we should be getting a lot more hawks than we're getting. So these last few rounds, I'm sure, are going to be filled with hawks and not bears. So, so it might not be worth getting back into the bears. We could always chuck foxes out there; they'll always score points as long as they're next to stuff. So that's not too bad. But yeah, I think we'll go with the elk. We'll bring this desert down this way. Put the elk there. We've got starting another straight line of elk there. Cool. What happens if I turn? Just wondering if I can get the straight desert to come back. I can't. It's not. The tile won't work that way. So yeah, let's just carry on with that. Cool. Right. Let's discard these. Tile, token. Slide them down. Refill. 1 and 2. And we have got. Whoa! See what I say? Hawk. And an elk. Okay, so we've got a space for our hawk. We want to take that before it disappears, because otherwise we're going to score nothing for our hawks. We want the salmon to come out ideally at some point. So, where do we want to go with this? We don't want the bear. We want the hawk in this spot. I don't really, not really fussed on that tile it's with, other than the fact it could increase our mountains, which are fairly small right now. But maybe, yeah, but it doesn't really do much else for us. Is there any other tile that's better? Maybe this one. Oh, I don't really like the tiles that are there. Don't really like the tiles. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take this set here. I'm going to put the hawk there, and I'm going to extend the mountains out this way. Not too pleased with that selection, but let's go with it. Okay, slide these down, refill. Right, what animals do I want? I want an elk for down here. I want a salmon for up there. I've got the elk, at least, but I want a salmon for up here, and I would like maybe, you know, to get some more hawks out, if possible. We'll see. I've got no space to put my hawks anyway. Oh, there is a hawk, and there's a bear. I don't want the bear. I don't want the bear. We want the elk. Don't really want the tile the elk comes with. I could just take one from somewhere else. Could maybe do the one with the hawk and get it from my fox. Add another fox in here. It'll score me a couple of points for the bears at least. How many have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I only got 3 left to take. So one of them wants to be male. One of them needs to be a salmon. So third doesn't really matter. So maybe the fox is the best way to go for the third one. I'm going to spend a nature token, I think. Take the fox. And this tile here. Put it in there. To grow my mountain and put the fox there because he's going to score at least 2 points from the bears, which isn't too bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Although I'm losing my elk now, I've just realized. But that's fine. Let's just do it. Tile gone, elk goes away. These slide down. Let's refill. 1, 2, and come on, give me a salmon and elk, please. Salmon and elk. There's a hawk. And another hawk. Right. This is the first time this has happened all game. If in the display there are 3 of the same animal, I have the option of wiping those 3 animals and replacing them with 3 new ones. I don't want hawks because I got nowhere to put them. I've not done very well on the hawk front. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of them. They don't go in the bag yet. Put them there for now. Draw 3 new animals. There's a salmon. We want a salmon. There's another salmon. And there's a fox. Okay. Now these hawks go back in the bag. Roll this up. Okay. So I want one of these salmon. Which tile is the best to take? Increase my water with this one. Increase my... What's the size of my grass wetlands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So taking that wetlands will put me on 7 for that, giving me the bonus points. They won't for the water. So I think I'm going to take this set. Increase. But this way, I don't think it really matters which way it goes. Well, actually, I'll put it there in case I want to check a fox in there. And I'll put the salmon there, giving me a nature token, and finishing a run of 5 salmon. I believe this is the last turn of the game. Refill, refill. And our animals are a fox and a hawk. Okay, is it worth me spending a nature token to try and maybe find an elk? If I add a third elk there, it's going to give me, it's going to add 4 points, so I go up from 5 up to 9 points. Whereas if I just take a fox, I'm sacrificing 1 point for 3 points, so, you know. Sorry, I'm sacrificing 1 point to maybe get 4 points with the elk. Whereas if I just take the fox, I'm getting 3 points and keeping my nature token. So that might be the best way to go is to just take the fox points, because I'm not guaranteed to get a third elk. So which pairing do I want to take? How many forests have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 forests, so taking that one will, yeah, I think it's got to be this set. That's going to go there. Why not? Because what, you know, I could have had the hawk pair there, but you know, hawks didn't like me today, so I'll put the fox there. And that is that. And we would discard these and refill. We can't refill the display because we don't have enough, and that is what indicates the game is over. And we will go on to a score. Here's our score sheet for today. All right. Put my name in there, Dan. Now, so we're going to score each animal first. So bears come first. So we're going to score 10 points for every group of 3 bears. We have 1 group of 3. So that's 10 points for my bears. Elk. So we want elk in a straight line. We have one straight line of 4 elk. That scores us 13 points. And a straight line of 2 elk for another 5 points, giving us 18 points for our elk. Very good. Salmon, we want runs. We got 1 run of salmon there, 5 long. So 5 plus run gets us 15 points. Hawks, the lovely hawks. We have 2 hawks. They are not next to each other and they are within line of sight. So 2 hawks gives us 5 points. That's pretty rubbish. And finally, foxes. So each fox is going to score 1 type of animal. So this fox will score 2 points for the bears. It just scores 1 single type. So that's 2 points for that one. This one scores us 3 points, giving us 5. This one scores another 4 points for the salmon, putting us on 9 points. And this fox has 4 elk, putting us on 13 points. Right, let's add that up as a subtotal. We got 18, 28, 38, 43, 48, 58, 960, 61 as a subtotal for our wildlife. Now we go into our habitats. So first of all, we're going to look at our mountains. Our largest mountain area is this area over here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles big, so that's 5 points for that. We do not get the bonus for scoring that because we did not get it above 7. Forest, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles, 7 points plus the bonus, 2 points for getting it large enough. Next is the desert. We've got, this is our biggest one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just short of the bonus. The wetlands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points plus the bonus 2. And water is just this area here, I think. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and 4 points for that, no bonus. Subtotal for that, 5, 12, 14, 20, 29, 33. How many wildlife tokens we have? We have 2 wildlife tokens left over. They score us 2 points. So a total of 61, 94, 96 points. How does that stack up with the solo scoring? So in the rulebook, there's a little table here. See that? But we scored 96, giving us an excellent. Take that, that's pretty good. And that's Cascadia. Thank you for joining me today for this solo playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we can provide you with more solo playthroughs of other board games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.